Greetings, humans! Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. That's where bears live. 7 out of 8 women would agree they'd rather run into a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. That's all right, you're here with YouTube's #1 show by a bear. Great to have everyone here with us on this great holiday weekend. You know, you could be out doing all sorts of stuff out there. At the beach, grilling, cooking, all sorts of good stuff out there. And you're right here with Bear. Appreciates it so very, very much out there. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. It is busy, busy, busy by the river here for Bear. A parade of boats just going by, just left and right. Some playing rap music, some playing country music, some playing pop music, some playing, alternative music. It's a smorgasbord of just noise and craziness and, shall I say, even drunkenness out there, people. But that's all right. That's what we've got the weekend for. And, of course, listen, I mean, it's nice to, get toasted on a weekend, have an extra day out there, all that great stuff. Don't have to go into work on Monday, but... the reason for the season, the reason that we're all celebrating out here, memorializing out there all of our all the fallen heroes over there over the years that we've had, fighting in different wars and whatnot, even outside of wars. You might just be involved in accidents or anything like that, so want to send a remembrance, a shout out. And then the old tip of the old cap here. Well, Bear doesn't wear a cap, but you get the idea. To all of the fallen service members in the U.S. and we'll go with Canada and around the world too, I guess. But just want to make mention of that at the top of the show, so we all know where we're coming from and where we're going, people. Where we're coming. Actually, where we're going. Where we are going, actually, let me get to it. We've had two very brief campaign updates. Let's just jump into that. Uno briefly here. Titan, Muscle Might, go check that out. As we always try to do, give Gary Shipman a little bit of love. And of course, CyberFrog #3. I'll go check that out. 622. Sounds like maybe at the year mark, I think that was July 4th, so I believe you got another month here. It sounds, Bear gets the impression that he might be closing the campaign and doing either a second chance or a second cover campaign. So do keep your eye out for that if you're looking for the box or the particular cover on this campaign. Just make sure you're aware of that. Again, Bear doesn't have any information out there, just kind of a feeling that he has that maybe they might want to shake some stuff up. Definitely add like a new cover or something like that. It seems like the campaign's been, it's slowly, incrementally going up here, but not as quick as a Bear would expect. So we'll just keep an eye out for Red Extermination, people. Go check that out. All right, where am I? Come on, Bear. Professional show here. Because we've actually got, from Compass Comics, Graham Nolan, Joe Frankenstein #3. Bear still needs to read #1 and #2. Gosh darn it. But he is launching Joe Frankenstein #3. Let's actually check out some of the covers that he has here. Here we go. Looking pretty cool. The Eye of Ra. Ra. I don't know. I'll go with Ra. Either or, people. Either or. The campaign goes live, he says, tomorrow at noon, and this was a couple days ago, so it is live and ready to go, people. Joe Frankenstein 3, The Eye of Ra. Hey, Monster fans. Hey. He's back. People, he's back. Back, he says. The next installment of Joe Frankenstein will go live tomorrow. Well, it's already live. You can check the link, YouTube, yada, yada, yada. Graham Nolan, very brief out here, but there you go. I kind of like the cover on the right there a little bit better. The one there on the left, I don't know. It's got yes, back. Yeah, he does say that. He does actually say that. Let me see if I can see. He's back. The cover on the left there, I don't know. You know, Bear is no friend of guns. No friend of guns out there. The rest of the cover is fine. I don't like that gun in there. Of course, for many reasons, but I just think it's a little distracting. I think if he would have removed the gun, or maybe have a little bit of smoke coming out, I don't know. That would have got in front of the monster there. I don't know. Take it out, man. I would take. Of course, Bear is giving lessons on Graham Nolan to fix his cover out here. But no, I like the one on the right there. It kind of tells you what's going on. It's Joe Frankenstein in a crypt, taking on the mummies. So there you go. You kind of get everything right there. Right there. The right is better. That's true. Too much into the green. The tiny little splash of warm color clashes. Yeah, come on, Graham Nolan. Chop freaking chop here, man. We expect better from you, sir. From little old Bear out here. Yeah, what a terror. Bear. He can do better. I mean, it's no where was that from the last time? It's no Tater out here, that's for sure. It's no Kate Middleton. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, a little bit. Again, yeah, I like the one on the right there. The color highlighting in the background, not the foreground. Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah, I just think the one on the right there is a little bit crisper there. So, anyways, go check it out, people. Go check it out. Bear does not have a link in the description, but we will get one shortly here, and hopefully YouTube. Well, hopefully YouTube isn't screwing up. Hopefully Indiegogo isn't screwing around here as well. Hopefully we actually get some actual non-shadow banning comics out here. Non-shadow banning. No links. Sorry, it's Bear just saw it and I didn't put it in there, man. Come on. Give Bear. It's a holiday weekend. Yada yada yada. Things going on. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, so do go check it out, people. Do go check it out. I think he's up to like 20,000 already. So doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. And also we have this weekend, this Memorial weekend here as well, from Irenee. Hello, everyone. Hello. I wanted to send out a quick update on campaign fulfillment, as she says. All book orders that do not include the enamel pins, I guess this guy down here, have not been shipped out. Wait, what? All book orders that do not include the enamel pins have not been shipped out. That's like a double negative. So I guess the enamel pins have been shipped out. All book orders that do not include the enamel. Pardon me, people. Do not include the enamel pins have not. What? Hold on, people. 1 second here. There's something. There were like 2 emails. Let's see. There's that. There's that. Let's see. All book orders that do not include enamel pins. Oh, have now. Okay. Yeah. Apparently there was a mistake. Enamel pins have now been shipped out. Not. All book orders that do not include the enamel pins have now been shipped out. So if you did not order the enamel pin, it is in the mail. If you did order it, apparently we're still waiting just for a second. Let's find out. However, there were several hundred orders for RJ to pack. The process was spread out over a few weeks, and a handful of orders are still in transit to their destination. Please allow for another week or so for your orders to arrive if they have not. As for the enamel pins, that's this guy down here. They have completed manufacture, just landed in the U.S., probably came across the border. Crying out loud. This was an extra nitpicky with the manufacturing process and actually insisted that the pins be upgraded to smooth surface look. And this is the reason the production took longer than expected. There's a picture right there, so check it out. Nice. I like it. Pretty cool. Another book that Bear still needs to read. I appreciate your patience greatly, she says, and hope you'll be enjoying these books. I hope you will be enjoying these along with the books once they arrive. Thank you for all your patience and support. Love, Irenee. That's right. Irenee is in love with Bear. I will accept. Bear will accept. Yes, indeed. And her fabulous bootay. Fabulous bootay out there. I know it says hello everyone, but I mean really, the heart when the black heart apparently was for Bear. Was for Bear. Not for anybody else. So sorry about that, people. Anyways, yeah. Proof reading indeed. Now has been shipped out. Now. By the way, you got to make sure you proofread before you hit that send button. That's important. Let's see. He also says, Marco for Anthony, besides maybe Gary's stuff, by the way, let me reintroduce that right here. Gary's stuff right there. Go check it out, people. Besides maybe Gary's stuff, it's an indie no-go for me. No-go. Which, by the way, this actually came from the where did I put it here? This is from Fun by Comic here. So that's that campaign there. I wanted to check it out. I think this is the only book that Bear's got off of the Fun by Comic campaign, or page that they have out there. But do go check it out. We've got some. If you're looking for links, Marc, we do got some in the description. If you want to go check out Fun by Comic. Fun by Comic. Trying to push people a little bit more towards Fun by Comic, a little away from Indiegogo, at least until they get their S all figured out, people. I'll let you figure out what the S means in that. So there you go, people. There you are. Had to double check. There was literally 2 emails, and Bear was like, I only got the 1 book. Why is there 2 emails? It was misprinted, apparently. Misprinted. So gotta go check that out, people. Make sure. Oops, gosh dang it. Oh, yeah, thing with the thing. Bear professional show. Yada, yada, yada. All right, where am I? Where am I? I'm right here. There we go. There we are, people. Well, I hope everyone is enjoying their weekend out there. Maybe doing some constructive, fun stuff this weekend. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, Amy, how are you? Let's see. Marc says, I don't know. I need to look at their terms of service. I go check it out. Bear wanted to check it out on a lark, so we'll see. Still waiting on Indiegogo to give me back his money. Ay. That's no bueno whatsoever, Marc. Ay. Hopefully, sometimes the campaigns close and they can't, they don't refund the money. So, gosh, Brand 2 and Sovereign and... Well, we're still waiting on Lonestar 3, but that'll hopefully be coming out. Those are the only 2 that Bear never got any books for that are still kind of outstanding. Everybody else is pretty well, even though they might be late, might be really late, still has always came through. So 95% success rate, at least on Indiegogo for Bear here. So there you are. Good to have Amy here and Melissa as well here. As well, because I know people are out there enjoying their holiday weekend out here. Maybe going to the beach, Memorial Day weekend out there. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. From FoxNews.com. Sharks spotted off of popular Memorial Day weekend getaway spot, people. Look out! New England Aquarium on Thursday issued an advisory ahead of Memorial Day weekend at Cape Cod, people. Dun 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 dun. As the unofficial start to summer arrives, experts are warning of an increase in shark activity along the popular Memorial Day weekend hotspot in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Researchers with the New England Aquarium on Thursday issued an advisory for people returning to the pristine waters off of Cape Cod. A scientist at the aquarium's center over there said that while researchers have not spotted a white shark this season, they are certain of its presence. People certain of their presence. Although we haven't seen a white shark just yet this season, we know they're here, and we need a bigger boat. With beach weather in the forecast and Memorial Day weekend approaching, it's a good reminder for people to review shark safety. And be shark smart, people. You can be smart, and then you can be shark smart. Shark smart out there. I don't want to. Well, anyways, people. Listen, people, just stay out of the water. Just stay out of the water. At least this weekend. I don't care what the sheriff has to say, or even the mayor. Just make sure you stay safe out there, especially if you're out off of Cape Cod. Cape Cod, Memorial Day weekend. We all know what goes on there. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Lindy, how are you? Happy Memorial Day to you. Happy Memorial Day. Let's see, Marc says, cooking a nice dinner and relaxing without bears. Trying to scarf it down. Well, you might be out this weekend, enjoying a little bit of old barbecue. And then, of course, you get some brain worms. From the New York Post, 6 people contract brain worms from eating undercooked bear kebabs. Okay, bear kebabs, how dare you? I hope that doesn't take off. One family suffered a grisly problem. The puns. They are paid by the puns out here. After a family reunion, brain worms. 6 of 8 family members ranging from 12 to 62 years old, who enjoyed a meal that included kebabs made from a black bear. What? Huh? What the heck's going on here, man? Contracted trichotillomatosis. We all know, a.k.a. brain worms, according to a report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. 2 of the sick family members only ate vegetables that were cooked with the meat. The foodborne disease, which is rarely reported in the U.S., but generally comes from eating wild game, came to light when one of the family members, 29, went to a Minnesota hospital July 2022. What? How old is this story? Pardon me, people. Wait. They're reporting on something from 2 years ago? What the heck? A little slow here, New York Post. Maybe that's a mistype there. I don't know. Anyways, all that sort of stuff happened. He reported that he spent time with family members from Arizona, Minnesota, and South Dakota in the later state of that summer and has been hospitalized twice over a 17-day period. Oh, my goodness. There's the worms that could be in your brain if you eat bears. So just, listen, play it safe out there, people. Don't eat any bears. I don't care if it's properly cooked or not. Well, together, the family indulged in a meat from black bear that one of them had hunted in northwestern Saskatchewan, Canada. I knew it the previous May. The hunter believed the meat was safe after being stored in a household freezer for 45 days before it was consumed. The worms should have been killed, the CDC says, had the meat been cooked to a proper temperature over 165 degrees. Well, people, there's an easier solution. Don't eat bear kebabs. Just put that on your no list, just to be safe. Listen, Bear out here does not want anyone to get brain worms this Memorial Day weekend. So just hold off. Just hold off on the bear meat out there. Just so you're aware. Just so you're aware. Marc says, needed to use a little higher heat. Gosh dang you. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because you didn't cook it, he says. You know, bear could make a couple people jokes here, but he has decided not to, people. Just don't get any brain worms from bear kebabs. That's it. That's all you got to do. Just don't eat any. Listen, look at this. Is this a face? Is this a face that says, eat me? Of course, that's a brown bear, but that's all right. Is that a face that says, I look delicious? No, just stick to the cows. Stick to the cows, chickens, pork, all that good stuff for Memorial Day weekend. Serves you right, Canada. Serves you freaking right, man. Yes, Marc, you were right. He was right. Everybody, give Marc a round of applause. He was right. We never found out what he was cooking, though. Makes me a little apprehensive, people. Even chicken is recommended at 160 degrees. Why would you cook bear that or higher? Why would you cook, I would assume, bear that or higher? Or, as once again, just don't take the chance. You could develop brain worms at like 200 degrees. So, I would just stay away from bears. Maybe sharks. Maybe go eat some sharks, but definitely not bears, people. That's for sure, man. That's for sure. There we go. All right, well, good old Memorial Day weekend. You got your maybe you went to the beach. Maybe you skipped the bear kebabs and just had a nice hamburger. It's time to go out to the movies. So let's check out how we're doing at the old box office. From Deadline, and the great Anthony D'Alessandro. Furiosa, that would be the Mad Max film. Up in smoke with $31 to $33 million. The lowest Memorial Day opening in decades, people. Might get clawed by Garfield. I didn't even know there was a Garfield movie until a couple days ago. So, Beer actually still has a couple of his Garfield books. How worried should Hollywood be about theatrical? Very, very worried. This weekend at the Memorial Day box office, the film industry seems to be questioning its existence. Yay! Ready to jump out a window. How can I help? How can Bear help? To jump, not to save you. How could a genius like George Miller directed tentpole prequel to the multi-Oscar winning Mad Max Fury Road with great reviews not be working, people? The entire theatrical business is destined for streaming. Oh no, people will forever stay on their couches. As Cher said to Nicolas Cage, snap out of it. Moonstruck? How old is that movie? God, maybe bring it up to a contemporary here, Mr. Anthony D'Alessandro. Furiosa is still on track for a $31 to $33 million 4 day. That's 4 days. For clarity purpose, the last time a film grossed in this vicinity was the 1980s, with Return of the Jedi and Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. Not adjusted for inflation. Thank you, Brandon. However, we stand corrected. It's the lowest #1 Memorial Day opening in 29 years. That's about as old as Bear. And the last time we bottomed out was 1995's Casper at $22 million. I don't even remember that movie. And as we told you in our summer preview, Sony's Garfield could beat her. Careful now. Could make a better opening. Well, that doesn't work either. Garfield might win with a similar 4-day haul. Oi. Oof. Marc says, don't go to the theater. Cancel all subscription services. Just buy Blu-ray of what you can actually want to watch. Like, perhaps, Dr. No, that Bear just did not that long ago. So you can go check that out. Go check that out on Bear's channel. And on the archive channel. Just got it up there. As anyone, including myself, might think, not myself, the author here, might think Furiosa is, Mad Max is a finite fanboy property, R-rated at that. And he's always been, even though it's a she. You know how many 13 to 17-year-olds went to Furiosa yesterday? Because Anthony D'Alessandro is down with the Utes out there. 2%, people. 2%. That's a big boy quad that's missing. You know how many women went yesterday? 29%. Not bad. Adults over 55, 9%. Mad Max and Furiosa aren't everyone's movies. Get with it, people, he says. Get with it, man. Mad Max Fury Road opened to $45 million and was beaten by Girls at the box office in Pitch Perfect 2, which mowed him/her down with a number one take of $69.2 million in mid-May of 2015. How far we have fallen. Fury Road didn't open up very well, but had long legs. Boy, I'm really in deep with it here. It was in the theater for quite a while, so that's where it made up a lot of its money. And then, of course, I think it came back after the Oscar nominate, or maybe it was after the Oscar award. So it came back again. So 45, and the new one. Let's see. They are projecting. Let me see. Man, they are comparing it. Let's see. To Tomorrowland, Shrek Forever, after, Prince of Persia, and Sex and the City 2. Look, as far as Furiosa's misfire, no one is shocked. What? Yeah, you are. Just say it, man. Just say it. They think that maybe Tom Hardy might have been a better shot instead of what's her name? Anna Taylor-Joy. We'll get to this in just a second. But yeah, they thought, hey, the lady that was in the Queen's Gambit, man, you know, maybe wears maybe like a $125 with wet clothes on, would open an action film. Yeah. I sorry, ladies, but you know, the sort of girl boss action heroine has kind of run out here. Run out. Let me see here. Pardon me here, people. 1 second. All right, here we go. Furiosa, 3,804 theaters, 10 million on Friday. 3-day, they're expecting 25. 4-day, 31 to 33 million dollars. Garfield the movie. Does it still have Bill Murray in there? I don't know. More theaters. Looks like, wow, 31 to 33 million dollars for 4-day. Holy cow. They're tied in estimation there. So we'll find out probably Tuesday, Wednesday, which one actually came out on top here. Slightly less theaters, but holy cow. And of course, they do this little trickery here with the 4-day. Usually it's a 3-day. Usually it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because we have a holiday weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So that's why they have the old 4-day. That's why you'll see 3 days for some of this other stuff here. I don't think that did too well. 63. I mean, they had a whole bunch of people in there, and I don't know. Planet of the Apes not doing too bad. Fall Guy didn't do too well. Strangers, I have no idea what that is. Sight, no idea. Challengers, this is the how do you pronounce it? Zendaya, whatever the heck. The tennis thing. Well, no, it's more like a love triangle movie, but whatever. Read the script. It wasn't that great. Babes, and then back to that's the Amy Winehouse movie. God, that didn't do well at all. Holy moly. $5 million in 2 weeks. 300,000. Let's see, $1 million over 3 days. 4 days, 1.2. Eesh. Ay. That didn't do too well at all. So, anyways, there you go, people. There is This is the best they got, people. Literally, the best they got to open up the summer. Furiosa and Garfield the movie. Or if you want to go see that. Barely even knew that came out. Oh, the Apes movie. Okay. Let's see. I'm catching up here. Let's see. Have to wonder what you will pick for the next watch along. Well, it's going to be From Russia with Love. So we'll do that maybe in the next month. Hopefully within the next month. Definitely by July. So we'll have that up relatively soon. It takes a lot of work to get that done. Man, side note here. Let me go back just for a. So on the Dr. No watch along, Bear you saw the pictures that Bear had to do the watch along. Bear accidentally deleted that entire file, like, what was it, 3 days before he was supposed to go do it. And then literally that day, we got our power back after we had a whole bunch of storms the night before. So Bear didn't even know that he had power, internet, and just barely got back the pictures. Got back all the pictures to get it ready to go. That thing, barely went off. It may have had some hitches here and there, but man, oh man, Bear was like, he was like a duck in water, calm on the surface, paddling like crazy underneath, man. Paddling like crazy. None of those would drag Lindy off of the beach this weekend. So none of them. Not even Garfield. Not even a cat that eats lasagna. I tell you. Or Odie. Either or. Not so much John. There you go. So anyways, there is... Which, by the way, they were thinking about coming out with a sequel to the prequel? Yeah, the prequel sequel. I don't know, however it went. They were thinking about doing it. So after this at least first weekend here, I'm not so sure. But maybe. What was the name of it? It didn't say here. It didn't say, but there you go. They were thinking about it. I'd love to do it, he says. I'd love to do it. I don't know who they would have. Because Mad Max, but they haven't had Max in the past, 2 films. So I don't know. Maybe just give Mad Max a rest. There you go. Maybe they could bring back... who was it? Mel Gibson. Maybe they could bring back Mel Gibson for one last hurrah. Nah, probably not. Probably not. All right, Lindy, are you still out there? I need a female. I mean, Marc does a good job here, but Bear needs a female perspective here. Please no, says Marc. Oh, okay. No bringing back. No bringing back of Mel Gibson. Okay, all right, we got it. It'll be like Indiana Jones all over again. Yeah, that was last year. And surprisingly, Indiana Jones did better than Mad Max. Indiana Jones was a flop. Holy moly. Well, we have something to look forward to. All of the new A-lister stars that are coming out. The brand new young movie stars that are taking Hollywood by storm, says the Hollywood Reporter and people over there at the Hollywood Reporter. Are Timothy, Sydney, and Glenn the next Leo, Scarlett, and Tom? Tom who? Tom Hanks? Studio execs are certainly hoping they are, with Hollywood betting on stars like Paul Mescal. Who? And Jenna Ortega. I barely know who that is. To carry slates and save the box office, people. Save the box office. The Cape was once the kingmaker, but the movie stars at the top of studios' most wanted list today have largely avoided cinematic universes. Don't tell that to the Anna Taylor-Joy lady. Instead of being pulled up to the A-list with a call from Marvel or DC, today's top talents, according to THR's survey of executives, managers, and most importantly, agents, were anointed by auteur directors. Austin Butler was tapped by Boz. I always forget how you pronounce his name. Boz Lerman for Elvis. While Dennis Villeneuve gave nearly a third of this list their first franchise movie with his Dune movie. Today's young stars are less formulaic than predecessors of just a decade ago. Those oldsters whose indie debuts or tiny Oscar turns were quickly followed by IP-backed film series. They're more agnostic too, easily moving from studio filming, indie efforts, and television. Unlike past eras, there's also not a single type dominating the group. Are we going to find ourselves going after the same roles? Absolutely, says new A-lister Glenn Powell. But are we ever in competition? No, we do different things out here. That's what they say. Studio slates are undoubtedly still dominated by franchise installments, but executives are looking for star vehicles again. Ooh. I bet these vehicles may come in the form of remakes or reboots of left-of-center IP from library-rich studios. See Sydney Sweeney taking on Barbarella. God, I hope they have the same opening as the first one. Please, 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 I'm begging you. I am begging you. Hollywood spent too much time making franchise the star rather than building up the next generation of talents. You can replace a star, you can replace actor with, writer, director, and also producer out there. Hollywood has spent too much time making franchise instead of building up the next generation of talent regardless. That's why you see so much crapola, people. Crapola. P-Money has made it, but he's watching the NHL game. Oh, awesome. Which one? Which one out here? Gosh darn it, I hope you're not rooting for New York. Oh, man, I'm definitely going to have to take away that wrench if he's rooting for old New York out here. Which, actually, I've got a hockey story coming up. Hold on, people. Hold on. We got you here. Got you. Just got to stick with beer here. Oh, the Oilers in Dallas. Okay, good. Well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll go with McDavid. Well, what the heck? Why not? We'll go with the Canadian team. Dallas was beaten a couple of years ago by the Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning a couple of years ago. So there you are. We'll go with the Oilers. Why not? What the heck, man? Kind of like, maybe Florida. I don't know, man. I can't, man. I really can't. That's too hard. I mean, it's a Florida team, but anyways, that's our hockey talk. I apologize, people. As the entertainment industry struggles to get audiences in theaters and adjust to the new economic realities, thank you, Biden, of the post-streaming war era, and also people not having a whole lot of money as they did, 4 years ago, stars like Sydney and Powell are offering a glimmer of optimism to beleaguered studios and their balance sheets. So let's check it out, people. Ladies, this is where I need your opinion here. Austin Butler, as they call him, the Golden Boy. Ladies out there, future star, future A-lister, yay or nay? Thumbs up or thumbs down here? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up or thumbs down. All right. If big name directors as opposed to studios are now anointing top Hollywood talent, then Butler, 32. Wow. He's upcoming? 30. Oh God, you've only got a couple years left, man. Then you're out. Certainly has been blessed. Lindy says nope. My wife says nay, says P-Money. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. We are moving on. All right, ladies. Ladies here, Mrs. P-Money as well. Timothy Chalamet says the sure. Ladies, way no, says Lindy. Way no, what, with leather pants? Even with the leather pants? No other actor can boast leading 2 live-action films that were box office successes in the last year. Chalamet's December tentpole Wonka brought in a bunch of money. Holy cow. And then Dune Part 2 crossed $700 million. P-Money, if you do wear it, Bear wants a picture of that. Bear definitely wants a picture of P-Money wearing whatever the hell is going on here. Ladies, I think he I think he bats for the other team, if you know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm saying out here, people. So no, we're going with no. Okay. All right. Jacob Elorati? Elorati. Jacob, you need a better name. Really. The shy heartthrob. Ladies, he's got the top button undone. Top button undone out here. What's his name? Jacob Ellery. Ellerdy. Whatever the heck, man. No belt, though. Come on, man. You gotta at least have a belt on. You never know. Those pants might fall down sometime. I don't know. Ladies, yay. Nay. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up. I'm getting some smiles in the chat. Okay. All right, we'll go there. The Aussie actor 26. A very 70s look, says P-Money. And or Lady P-Money out here. Oh, Amy, let's see. Just had to step out to start a load of laundry. Well, we are going through upcoming actors, and we're asking our female audience out here, Amy, you and Melissa as well, yay or nay? Yay or nay? You missed, let's see, sharks attacking Cape Cod, bear meat giving people brain worms, Furiosa not doing too well at the box office, and we're going on to figure out the next group of A-list actors and actresses. Lindy says nay. Lindy says nay out here. They didn't cook the bear hot enough. Thank you, Marc. Thank you so much. Currently filming Frankenstein and making his Cannes competition debut in Paul Schrader's Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. There you go. There. Gotta get a good sear on it. Thank you, Marc. Thank you, Marc. Bear is trying to convince my wife how I should dress. By the way, Amy, I gotta get an opinion here. Gotta get an opinion on how do you pronounce this? Timothy? How do you pronounce it? I know it's supposed to be Timothy, but Timothy, whatever. Shalamed. There you go. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think the leather pants save it either. Okay, moving on, 1970s. Okay, Paul Mescal, the art horse prince. No pictures. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. No heart throbs here. Leather pants make it worse, says Marc. Great, another reason to be embarrassed for my country. Lindy says, I'm looking for the next Chris Hemsworth and not Cher. Okay. Fellas. Ladies, we'll get back. Don't worry about it. Fellas out here. Fellas. Jen Ortega? The Gen Z obsession? Why are we obsessed? I have no idea. That's good lighting. I like the lighting. Looks good. Nice pocket square, I suppose. I don't know. I know she's popular. I have no idea why. Is she a singer? I think she might be like maybe I'm thinking of somebody else here. I could be thinking of somebody else here. I'm sure she's a fine actress and everything, but I don't know. I don't get the hype out here. Netflix is not known for minting movie stars itself, but it does a solid job of being a launching pad for performers that later go theatrical. Oh, Wednesday. Oh, okay. All right. There we go. which the streamer says is its most watched English language series ever, made a quick star out of Ortega, who at that point was still known for her work as a child star. I thought she was a singer on CW's Jane the Virgin. Her popularity had a partial trial run at the multiplex with 2 rebooted Scream movies. I don't recall about that. I didn't know anything about that. Oh, it is in the new Beetlejuice. Okay, interesting. I saw the trailer for it. Oh man, it looks fine. Takiti Watiti. Oh, for crying out loud. That's a negative right there. Negative right there. P-Money says, I've never been a big fan of ties on women. I don't know why. Amy says the makeup and lighting are nice. I will give her that. I will give her great lighting. Definitely some great lighting. I don't know. Could she open a movie? That's kind of the question. Could any of these actors or actresses open a movie, either today or, the next couple of years down the line? Or is it the next, as Lindy say, the next Chris Hemsworth, or maybe the next, I don't know, whatever, Gal Gadot, something along those lines, Scarlett Johansson, something like that. Same thing with the tie tabs. Okay, all right, we're going no on Jenna Ortega. Glenn Powell. I'm sorry, ladies, no picture here either. No picture here either. Let's see. Devotion. Top Gun Maverick. He was in Top Gun Maverick, which earned Powell, and ladies, he does have a 6-pack. Plenty of media attention and war drama devotion. Let's see. Darling Hitman. I have no idea. Co-wrote with Richard Linklater, Anyone But You. And he's a Running Man remake? What? What? Really? Holy cow. One of Bear's favorite films. Edgar Wright. That's interesting. J.J. Abrams? Wait, which one is directing? From Edgar Wright and J.J. Abrams' next directorial effort. I don't know. That's interesting. That is interesting. But a movie star, question mark. Question mark. Glenn Powell has the best picture so far, says P-Money. They can open a movie, not how much money will it make. That's true. That is true. Oh, for crying out loud. Florence out here. Fellas and or ladies. Gosh, where do we should I go there? Let me take a drink, figure out should Bear go there or not? Should Bear go there or not? That's the question. Mark says no, don't go there. Okay. Running Man without Arnold. They tried that with Total Recall, and I wasn't a fan. They didn't even go to freaking Mars in that movie. Crying out loud. And replace Sharon Stone as well. So there's that. Kate Beckinsale didn't do too bad. Whatever. No to this outfit, says Mark. I agree. Bear has seen 2x4s with more curves. What was the chameleon? She says. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with there. The powerhouse performer of the bunch, Appeals breakout came in the indie Lady Macbeth in 2016. Holy cow. Been a while. Followed this up with an Oscar nom for Little Women? Midsummer. Yeah, that's where I remember her from, the Midsummer movie. Well, Don't Worry, Darling, the first major studio that led, she had a rough landing, that's for sure. That is for sure. Went on to do Oppenheimer and Dune Part 2. And going on to do We Live in Time with Andrew Garfield. Why isn't Andrew Garfield on this list? I guess he's already a big enough actor out there. Apollo 28 earned an 8-figure payday for 2 Marvel films. Wait, I thought she was getting around all doing all that. Let's see. Scarlett Johansson led Black Widow and then Thunderbolts, where she'll be at the top of the call sheet. I'm sure everybody's going to go see Thunderbolts. Why no freaking picture of Sydney Sweeney? Come on, man. What's going on here? Yes, I will say Sydney Sweeney. A bear says yes, man. Says yes. Especially for, where was it? The Barbarella remake. Hopefully with a great opening. Is Edgar Wright as director. So I guess Edgar Wright is doing a couple different movies here. Amy says, kind of hard to judge the outfit without seeing the whole dress. Well, let me go back. Well, I've got to cut out her face there. There is the whole dress. I'm not really sure. They had something a while back where Lady Gaga was wearing like a car part. That's kind of what it looks like there. Kind of what it looks like. I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on with all that. But it's kind of oddly blocking from what I see. Yes, indeed. Yes. Yes, indeed. You're wearing the corset on the outside, he says Marc. Oh, goodness. Why no pictures of Sydney Sweeney? This gets beers. Anya Taylor-Joy. So we were just talking about her with the Furiosa movie. If you weren't here, $31 to $33 million, lowest Memorial Day opening in decades. They thought that she could open up a Mad Max film that doesn't have Mad Max in it. So they just called it Furiosa and made it a prequel to Mad Max. And they figured, hey, this lady will, it'll do great with her in it. Apparently not, people. Apparently not. The genre queen. Ladies, what the hell is going on with this dress? I have no idea what's going on. No idea what's going on. Bear is a sucker for blondes out there, has a special place in old Bear's heart here, and, very photogenic lady out here, but, got the eyes of, you're in bed that night and you're wondering if she's going to go get the clippers and, perform a John Bobbitt on you. It's unnerving, people. Definitely unnerving out here. And also could possibly be an alien. I haven't quite made a determination on that just yet, but definitely photogenic. Definitely photogenic. I don't know if I would go like movie star beautiful. Maybe as a supporting character, yeah, for sure. But I don't know. Oh, Amy talking about the last dress. I mean, I've seen corset dresses that can be done. The previous one, this ain't it. For this one, oh dear Lord, it looks like scarves tied together. Amy said it and not Bear. Amy said it, not Bear. Right color, wrong style, says Marc. Wrong style. So we can pretty much guarantee that she is not able to open up. I didn't know she was in The Witch. There we go. Splits. I still need to watch that. I still need to go check that one out. That looked pretty good. She was in the Queen's Gambit, the chess movie. Chess movie out there. Amy says it's a good color, though. Okay. All right. We'll go with it. I like her necklace. I think the necklace is classy. I think the rest of it is just, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Plus, she's probably like 125 pounds on a good day. It just doesn't make a good action star. When your action star, I'm gonna karate kick this guy, and it's like the guy goes flying across the room or something like that. It's like that's just not how it works, man. Not how it works. How do we pronounce this, people? I have no idea. Zendaya out here. The unicorn. Oh, they couldn't get a better picture? Seriously? Ladies out there, help Bear out here. Help Bear out here. I'm not so sure about this one. Zendaya was photographed virtually. What? By Sammy Drazen. Okay. I have photographed virtually. I don't know. I have no idea. It's like Scuttle from Little Mermaid put together a red carpet dress. Man, Amy is getting vicious out here. Vicious out here. If there's a succinct one-word answer to the gnawing question that keeps studio execs up at night, it's where is my cocaine? Who can open up a movie? Who will audiences leave their homes to see? It would be Zendaya, however you pronounce it. The award-winning actress whose outfits alone generate multi-day news cycles. The closest comp for her current status is 90s era Julia Roberts. Not even close. Not even on her best day. I apologize. Lovely actress. No. Just no. Who was pulling down award nominations for Steel Magnolias, releasing crowd pleasers like Pretty Women? Notably, Zendaya, she's 27. Looks younger than that. Has achieved this status with few film credits. After she did time in the kids' TV trenches. Oh, good Lord. Oh, no. No. Oy. Not another child star. Spider-Man Homecoming launched her at the box office. I thought it was Euphoria. Euphoria, a show built around her and the lovely, multi-talented Sydney Sweeney, and set her up for a current rise, though her ascent movie star demands put that show's question in return. No worries. It's kind of a weird show. While 3 Spider-Man films kept her in theaters and regular intervals, Zendaya land Dune, or more accurately, Dune land Zendaya. She has yet to announce any other studio films and doesn't need paycheck projects. She has lucrative endorsement deals with Bulgari, and Lancome, and earned more by starring and producing in the tennis movie Challengers. A reported $10 million. Really? Wait, hold on. $10 million. She was paid $10 million to be in this terrible movie. Hold on. Pardon me, people. 1 second here. Let me go back here. 1 second here. Where was it? Here. Okay, Challengers. $46 million over 3 weeks. Made 1.5 in 3 days. So she basically took, a little less than a third? Holy cow. So the movie made, let's just say $50 million. She took $10 million right off the top there. Holy cow. Man, oh man. I don't know how much it cost to make the movie here, but well, she got paid. MGM, Amazon, maybe they're just, maybe it's one of those movies to keep a star in there and not really worry how much it's making people. So, oops, wrong one. So I don't know, ladies, yay or nay out here? Yay or nay? Amy says, purple is nice. Okay. Sorry, but that outfit looks like a handmaiden's tale, says P Money. Interesting. Like she's wearing a smock to go painting. Wow. Bear didn't make, it's just like, I don't know about this. This is all from the chat, people. This is all from the chat. I can respect being a painter, says Amy. Oh, man. True, but not wearing the garb on the red carpet. No, it's in front of, I don't know, a tree? An orange tree, apparently? I don't know. It was taken virtually. Who the hell knows what's going on here, man? Who the heck knows what's going on? She's in Euphoria. Yeah, she stars in it. Glad I never watched it. I watched her in Disney shows with my kids, so I hate to start watching her in a show like Euphoria. Yeah, it's... I seen part of, the first episode. She's really good as an actress in there. I think she's a good actress, as long as it's a good role. But, man, it is very, very depressing and very just... yuck. Yeah, do not take the kids to go watch Euphoria. So, listen, She had her own movie, Challengers. I don't know how much it cost to make. It's only made over a couple weeks, barely less than 50 million. So, can she open a movie? Maybe. But, like Dune, people are going to go watch Dune regardless. Whoever was in that role. Should have been Sydney Sweeney. So I don't know if she drew that many more people into Dune. I don't know if her sort of fan base is a sci-fi action film fan base out there. So the only thing that you really got to go on is either Challengers or the Euphoria TV show. So I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. After all of these, definitely Sydney Sweeney. And who was our female pick here? Hold on. I guess scroll back here. Let me see. Who'd they say? Glenn Powell from Lindy. Glenn Powell. Beer will go with. Good God, what's going on with that? I don't know, man. And Bear will go with Sydney Sweeney out here. Maybe Jen Ortega. Maybe. What? Give her another year or two. Let's see where she kind of goes with some of that stuff. Maybe. What was the next one up here? Beetlejuice. So there you go. We'll see. I don't think people are going to Beetlejuice with Jen Ortega in there, but Bear could be wrong. Bear could be wrong. Is it an AI or something? How do you take a virtual picture? I have no idea. I mean, that's what it says. Scrolling. I mean, none of these other ones say virtual picture. Zendaya was photographed virtually. I don't know, man. Maybe remotely? Maybe they have her holding up like a cell phone and the guy's on like FaceTime or something like that. And okay, hold it this way and, turn your head that way and, look like you're about to fall asleep. And we'll take the picture. I don't know. Great Bear said Beetlejuice 3 times. No, I said it twice. Man. Well, Bear knows his audience out here, especially from Amy, because she does ask about one of Bear's newest obsessions out here. I'm going to skip we'll save this for another time. I thought this was pretty funny, though. We will skip it and go straight to our AI story out here, people. From The Verge. And Kyle Robinson. Google promised a better search experience, and now it's telling us to put glue on our pizza. People, do not put glue on your pizza. PSA, please. PSA, public service announcement. Beer says, do not put glue onto your pizza. By the way, by the by, wait a minute. Isn't Google's own AI in violation of its very own terms of service with mis, dis, and malinformation? By telling people to put glue in their pizza? What? I think so. I think we need to shadow ban Google. Imagine this. You've carved out an evening to unwind and decide to make homemade pizza, which actually Bear has. I'm not going to put any cheese on it, but the pizza's ready to go, people. You assemble your pie, throw it in the oven, and are excited to start eating. But once you get ready to take a bite of your oily creation, you run into the problem. The cheese falls right off. Frustrated, you turn to Google for a solution. Add some glue, says Google. Mix about 1/8 cup of Elmer's glue in with the sauce. Non-toxic glue will work. Yeah, don't do that, they say. As of writing this, though, that's what Google's new AI Overlord feature, overview features, Overlord as well, will tell you to do, because the AI wants to kill you. The feature, while not triggered for every query, scans the web and drums up an AI-generated response. The answer received for the pizza glue query appears to be based on a comment from a user named Well, I'm not going to say that, but you got it. In a more than a decade-old Reddit thread, and clearly they are joking. This is just one of many mistakes cropping up in the new feature that Google rolled out broadly this month. Just hit after hit, Google. Hit after hit. It also claims that former U.S. President James Madison graduated from the University of Wisconsin not once, but 21 times. Wow. I hear if you graduate 22 times, the next one is free. A dog that has played in the NBA, NFL, and NHL, and that Batman is a cop, people. I told you there would be a hockey story. Google's new AI search tool keeps claiming dogs play professional sports. Screenshots of wonky search results from Google's new AI overlord. I'm going to just call it overlord. What the hell? Search feature are going viral, including claims that dogs have played in the NHL, NBA, and NFL. Are you saying the movie Air Bud wasn't real? They ask, has a dog ever played in the NBA? Yes, a dog has played in the NBA, says the overlord. In response to another search by New York Times reporter asking if a dog has played in the NHL, the AI overlord says yes, according to Martin Popsky, a center for the Calgary Flames. Well, at least it's a Canadian dog, P-Money. Wait a minute, are there any dogs playing in the Canadian section of the NHL? This is a question that Bear has. Another search showed that apparently, according to AI, a dog has played NCAA basketball, but hasn't played in the Eurobasket League. He has higher standards out there. Referees generally have leeways to keep games fair, and dogs are held eligible by default, the AI answer claims, pointing to rules that players have to be human. Shoot. Well, there goes Bear's hockey career. Not gonna be a center for the Calgary Flames. Shucks. Gosh darn it. Man. Google scrambles to manually remove weird AI search results. The company has confirmed it's taking, quote, swift action to remove some of the AI tool's bizarre responses. Social media is abuzz, as it always is, with examples of Google's new AI overlord product saying weird stuff, from telling users to put glue in their pizzas, suggesting they eat rocks. Messy rollout means Google is racing to manually disable AI overlords for specific searches as various memes get posted, which is why users are seeing so many of them disappear shortly after being posted to social media networks. Once again, that is dis, and malinformation. Google, you are in violation of your own TOS. It's an odd situation since Google has been testing AI overlords for a year now. Launching in May 2023 as a search generative experience, quote unquote. And CEO Sundar Pichai, old Pichai out here, said the company served over 1 billion queries in that time. What are you, Mickey D's? But old Pichai has said that Google's brought the cost of delivering AI answers down by 80% over the same time. Quote, driven by hardware engineering and technical breakthroughs, it appears that kind of optimization might have happened too early before the tech was ready. A company once known for being at the cutting edge and shipping high-quality stuff is now known for low-quality output that's getting memed, says one AI founder. Well, that's what happens when you replace the well-known qualities of American engineers, with their cheaper Indian counterparts. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. P-Money says, with the way the Oilers are playing right now, a dog might improve things. Lace up, Fido. We're putting you in. We're putting you in there. Gotta get the puck to old McDavid. Get it in there. The 3 stars of the game. McDavid, I don't know, Draisaitl? Is that the other one over there? And Fido. Fido gets the 3rd star of the game. There you go. All right, people. Well, Bear has a solution to this horrible AI overlord search in Google. You can disable it. You can kill it with the power of fire. And also UDM equals 14. Google searches UDM equals 14 trick lets you kill AI search for good, people. Like taking that stake and just slam it through the heart of Sunjar Puntai. I meant the AI overlord. The power of URL parameters lets you unofficially turn off Google's AI overlord. If you're tired of Google's AI overlord extracting all value from the web while also telling people to eat glue or run with scissors, you can turn it off. Sort of. Google has been telling people its AI box at the top of search results is the future, people. The future. But you can turn it off. But that ignores how Google search works. A lot of options are powered by URL parameters. That means you can turn AI search off with this one simple trick. They had to do that. Our method for killing the search is defaulting to the new web search filter, which Google recently launched as a way to search the web without Google's alpha quality AI junk. It's actually pretty nice at showing the traditional 10 blue links like the good old days, giving you a clean, uncluttered results page that looks like it's from 2011. Sadly, Google's UI doesn't have a way to make, quote, web searches the default, and switching it means digging through some of the more options drop down after you do the search. So it's a few clicks deep. Check out the URL after you do your search, and you'll see a mile-long URL full of esoteric tracking information and mode information. We'll put each search result URL parameter on a new line so the URL is somewhat readable. So it gives you this, and if you add that, you kill the AI. You kill the AI. Smashing your computer also turns off the AI, says P-Money. Most of these only mean somethings to Google's internal tracking system, but the UDM equals 14 line is the one that will put you in a web search. Just tack it on to the end of the normal search, and you'll be booted into the clean 10 blue links interface, like the good old days. While Google might not let you set this up as the default, if you have a way to automatically edit the Google search URL, you can create your own default. So there you go, people. You can do it yourself. And it goes on. I won't bore you with all the technical information there. The link is in the description. Go check it out for yourselves if you want to go check it on out, people. Yes, indeed. So there you are. There you are. You can kill the AI overlord and make Memorial Day great again, people. Great again. As long as you're not going to the beach or eating bear kebabs where you can get brain worms. Don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to. Just play it safe, people. Just play it safe. And just stay away. Just don't even bother with the bear meat. You can. It doesn't even matter if you cook it to 500 degrees. You still might get those brain worms. So just to be safe, somebody says, "Hey, you want some bear meat?" You say no, and you punch them right in the mouth. You say that's from bear. I don't want none of the brain worms from you, pal. I don't want anything at all. Or you can ask the AI overlord about brainworms. And might say, yeah, go right ahead, eat some. Eat a whole handful. It's good for you. Put some glue on there first, though. Keeps them together. You don't want them slithering away. Don't want them slithering away at all, people. At all. Anyways, there's our beautiful beach scene right there. Diamond Head. I believe that's Diamond Head. So, good stuff. If you weren't here at the very beginning, we wanted to say thank you to all the fallen service members out here. Peabody, do they celebrate Memorial Day also in Canada? I believe so. So all our Canadian fallen heroes out there, of course our American heroes as well. Give them all salute and the old tip of the cap if you've got one on. So I want to take a moment to mention that. It's not all just, going to the beach and eating bear kebabs. There is a reason for the season. Sure, what the heck? Why not? What the hell? So I want to make mention of that. I thought not. I thought it was a little off there. Yeah, thank you, P-Money. Thank you, sir, so much. I told the chef medium well kebabs. Gosh dang it. Ay, people. Ay, out here. All right, well, let me quickly wrap it up and say good night to everyone here, including Lindy, always lurking, decided to show up and tell us all how it is. Which A-list possible actors out there we should keep our eyes on. I think she's keeping an eye very closely on some of those actors out there. I want to thank Amy and Melissa as well. Marco for Anthony for keeping Bear entertained and engaged. Peabody keeping one eye on the game and one eye on Bear. It would be tough if he had an eye patch on, but locally he can do both. Might cause a little bit of vision problems later on, but we thank you as well. And of course, all the little P-Moneys and Mrs. P-Money, making sure that, all those dresses, we knew what was going on. Love to see. P-Money, you're going to have to send Bear a picture of you in that weird suit that Timothy, whatever, Shamala, blah, blah, was wearing there. Love to see that. Would love to see that. And also our lurkers and Russian bots. Even on Memorial Day weekend, we always appreciate that. If you didn't get a chance to check out the Bear Watch Along of Dr. No, we've got it up on the archive channel. Could use a little bit of love over there, so just check it out. Put in the chapters and a couple other things, so if you want to check that out, go check it out. Enjoy that over your Memorial Day weekend. Yes, indeed. You're welcome, Lindy. You are welcome as well. Thank you for hanging out with Bear. You could be out doing the grilling, doing the hanging out by the beach, or any going to the movies. Well, maybe not these movies, but any other thing out there, and you're right here with Bear. Appreciate it very, very much. We try to do this Wednesday and Saturday evenings, 8 o'clock. Oh, by the way, box open coming out Monday. Inglorious Rex 2. So if you want to check that out, be on the lookout. Monday coming out on Memorial Day. Let's see. Marc says bear meat on the grill, Irish style bear meat, candied bear strap marmalade. For crying out loud! I tell you, this is how Bear has to go out, people. Stay away from the bear meat. That's a PSA. Don't go to the Google AI overlord. Stay out of the water if you're in Cape Cod. And whatever you do, don't eat bear meat. Whatever you do. Those are Bear's parting thoughts out here. Parting thoughts. The AI is selling you out, says Marc. Yeah, I know. Yeah, boy, oh boy, does he know. All right, people. Well, speaking of glue on pizza, I'm not going to do that. You don't do that, people. But he is going to make his own homemade pizza here. So he's got to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr. A grrr. Have a great weekend, everybody.